What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. But before anything, Shubho Noboborsho, and I am doing this really simple and easy makeup look for your Noboborsho. I am not putting a lot of emphasis on the face makeup but a lot more on the eye makeup. But even then, it's the easiest makeup tutorial and you can do it in minutes, although it took me a long time because I was filming and looking and all of that. But it's a very easy makeup tutorial, and you can just go out and hang out with your friends with this. You can go meet your family, you can go to a temple, you can do anything with this makeup look. So I think it's a pretty handy dandy makeup tutorial and I hope you guys like it. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Before anything, I'm gonna use my MAC Fixing Spray Plus and spray it around my face. I'll pat it so that my skin soaks the liquid all up. And I'll take my vitamin E cream from Body Shop and use it as a primer. As usual, I'll start with my eyes by prepping it. I am using my concealer, the NW35, and using it as a primer for my eyelids. I'm solely using my Estee Edit palette by Kendall Jenner. It's by Estee Lauder. And I'm using this bricky tangerine color. I'm not really using it as a transition shade, but more like a base powder for the concealer. And then I'm moving to this grayish black shade and tapping it right at the edges. So I'm gently tapping it. Do not move it too much. Do not even blend it right now. Just do a little bit of smoothing, I would say. Do the same on the other lid. Now remember, while doing your eye makeup, always do both the lids together. Then I'll use this dark purple color and apply it over the grayish black color and bring it a little forward, a little beyond the midpoint. And then I'll blend it. As usual, do both the eyes together, especially when doing darker colors. So blend it all. You can bring it forward too, you can bring it to the end of the lids too. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're gonna conceal the area again. So yeah, blend it अच्छे से. Don't worry if you think it's a little bit messy. You can always wipe it with wet wipes, but go slow in case you are not a pro. Now, me being me, I obviously forgot to clean my makeup brushes. So I'm using this painting brush and I am using the same concealer in NW35. And I'm trying to do this tiny cut crease. So I'm gonna shade it a little till the midpoint, from the tear duct to the midpoint. And yeah, don't go like beyond the area where your lid creases. I mean, beyond the area of your crease. Once you're done with the same thing on the other eye, take this light purple color and take a shading brush and pat it over the area that you just applied concealer on. It's basically just to make the lighter shade pop. I'm not going to call it a cut crease tutorial. So we'll go back to the blending brush. You do not need to add anything more to it. Just use the used blending brush and blend it so that there are no harsh transition lines or transition spots. Then we'll wipe away all of the dust or For my face, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It is my favorite foundation. I use the shade Rattan. I guess that's how we pronounce it. And then I'm using my blending bob, and I'll bob it. The blender is from Forever 21 in case you're wondering. Um, and I'm gonna apply it all over my face. Now that I think of it, I'm using a lot of Estee Lauder products today, so don't worry, that will change soon. So it's not gonna be a full face using Estee Lauder. So once I've blended all of that out, I'll take everyone's favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Dream Concealer. I guess that's the name. And I'm gonna conceal the under eye and sides of my nose and my upper lips because I do have dark skin there. And again, I'm gonna blend it all out. Moving on to my Makeup Revolution palette, I'm using the banana powder from there. It's the light yellowish shade, and I am using that as a translucent, not really translucent. I mean, how can it be translucent when it's like banana powder? Just to set the under eye area. Now I'm taking another shade, the bronzer from the same palette, and I'm gonna contour my face. I'm not using any cream contour today, just the bronzer. And I'll bronze my entire face. I mean, not my entire face, just my cheekbones, my chin, and my forehead. I mean, yeah, whatever. Do not really worry if you are not a pro at applying bronzer, and if you think your bronzer is bleeding, just take some banana powder or your blender which has leftover concealer foundation and just tap it on the areas you would want to sharpen, like beneath your cheekbones and stuff. Now because I'm cool like that, I'm using my fingers to contour my nose. I'm using the same bronzing shade and using my fingers to contour my nose. And I'm gonna use the highlighter from the same palette and highlight my nose. For my blush, I'm using the Maybelline Cheeky Glow blush shade in Cinnamon. That's really my favorite shade. It's this light coralish kind of shade, and I'm using it as my blush. With the highlighting shade, I'm highlighting my cheekbones. I mean, it's the same shade that I used on my nose, and then I'm taking the golden shade from the Estee Edit palette and using it on my tear duct. And then I am using the highlighting shade that I used on my cheeks under my brows. I'm not doing my brows in this tutorial because they're in really bad shape, and if I apply any color on my brow, it will really look very ugly. So then I'm using kohl under my, in my lower lids, and then I'll take the dark purple shade and pat it on my lower lids till the midpoint, and I'm gonna take the light purple shade for the other side, for the area between the midpoint and the duct. I'm using the Gigi Hadid mascara. I really love this mascara. I do not like using the fiber part, but I love the mascara otherwise. I do not know if I love it more than the falsies, but I'm really loving it at the moment. So yeah, I'm not using any eyeliner or anything with this look. finishing touches, I'm taking this LA Girl Rose Gold bronzer. It's this illuminating bronzer, and I'm tapping it with my blender. So I first applied it on my hand and then tapping it with the blender, because otherwise it would give really harsh lines. And that's the finishing touch. Last bit, the lip shade. I'm using the Maybelline Superstick, I think that's what it's called. It's the shade called Dreamer. I love this color. I think it's a great dupe for Please Me from MAC. And I did my lips, and yeah, that's about it. I hope it was as easy as I promised it would be. I have to end the look with the finishing spray, of course. To accentuate the look, I'm using these earrings, which are my favorite earrings. I have no, oh yeah, I do remember. I thought I don't remember, but I got this from this restaurant called Wabi Sabi, but they also host a lot of junk jewelry, trinkets, clothes, and etc. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup tutorial. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So for now, goodbye, and hope you have a great start to this new year.